She smiled for the cameras, carried children, waved from state limousines. But behind every perfect image of the princess, a list of do nots shadows her public life. What can a modern princess not do? The answer may surprise you. As a senior working royal and public figure, Catherine's life is far from a freewheeling celebrity. She moves within a tight framework of protocol, precedence, and expectation. Over the years, numerous sources and royal watchers have noted that there are things she is formally or informally barred from doing, things that most people take for granted. Below are several of those restrictions, along with context about why they still matter. She cannot vote or publicly support a political party. One of the clearest limitations, as a member of the royal household, Catherine is not permitted to vote in elections or openly identify with a political party. newsukraine.rbc.ua. +1. The rationale is simple. The monarchy must remain politically neutral. For Catherine, that means silence and abstention in an area where most of us exercise a fundamental right. She's barred from taking selfies or having personal social media accounts. Unlike many public figures who engage with fans via Instagram or snap selfies at events, Catherine is constrained by long-standing royal etiquette. Sources explain that she cannot take selfies, cannot set up PSAs or personal accounts that appear too informal, and only uses official social channels through palace offices. The Independent. This means that spontaneous, off-camera posts that many celebrities produce are off the table. 3. She cannot travel on the same plane or car as certain other senior royals. A less obvious but real restriction. For reasons of risk management, heirs should not travel together in the same aircraft or vehicle. Reports say that Catherine and her husband must abide by this rule. For example, she may not fly in the same plane as her husband or father-in-law in certain contexts. L'Officiel USA. +1. This means that even routine travel arrangements involve protocol and contingency. She must abide by very strict dress and etiquette codes. Though what she wears, rules go far beyond fashion. Catherine must follow guidance on hemlines, colors, necklines, headwear, and what to pack when traveling abroad. One example. When traveling overseas, she is reportedly required to carry a black outfit in case of a death in state, so she is ready for formal mourning. The Independent. Additional rules say that at public engagements, she must respect modest necklines, conservative nail polish, hats where required. Hello? So what she can't wear or wear casually is a direct limitation on her behavior and appearance. She cannot play certain games or engage in too informal behavior in public. Royal commentators have listed more unusual rules. For example, she is reportedly not allowed to play Monopoly at family gatherings with the public present, or to remove her coat in public even when hot, so as to avoid appearing overly casual. Gambero Rosso International. While these may sound trivial, they highlight the pervasive attention paid to how royals behave at all times. She cannot dissociate from tradition or stray too far into activism. Because of her role, Catherine must maintain a balance between public engagement and maintaining the monarchy's neutrality. She cannot become a figure overtly associated with controversial activism or political movements. For instance, her choices of charity and public advocacy must remain within cross-party, non-controversial margins. Her patronages focus on children's well-being, mental health, sport, heritage, but not partisan politics. Wikipedia. +1. Thus, she is restrained from launching overtly political campaigns, endorsing candidates, or aligning with polarizing causes. 7. She must accept that her privacy is limited, though ironically she cannot act like a celebrity. While not a ban in the formal sense, Catherine is subject to intense scrutiny, yet she cannot behave like a celebrity seeking attention. Her public and private boundaries are tightly controlled. She cannot use publicity to promote personal brands in the way many public figures do. Her wardrobe, personal life, even health disclosures are handled within palace protocols. As one source noted, the palace will no longer routinely share details of her outfits to shift focus to the work, not the wardrobe. The Times. This means she cannot behave like many public figures who intentionally use image and media as part of their brand. Why do these restrictions matter? Being a senior royal means your life is symbolic. Every gesture, program, color of dress, choice of travel carries meaning. The rules may seem archaic, but they're meant to protect the monarchy's integrity, ensure stability, and distinguish the role from ordinary celebrity dynamics. For Catherine, this means large parts of life are out of her control, from where she sits on a plane to what game she plays at home. Moreover, in an age where privacy is rare and royals are expected to be modern, the contradiction becomes sharper. She is a modern woman, mother of three, working partner in a progressive monarchy, yet many of her actions are still governed by centuries of protocol. The tension between her personal identity and the institution she represents is clear in what she cannot do. What does this mean for Catherine going forward? As she gradually reassumes public duties after her recent health battle, it was confirmed she completed chemotherapy and is now in remission. Financial Times. +1. The spotlight will remain intense. These rules still apply. She may roll out more normal behaviors in private, but publicly the constraints persist. Whether she chooses to relax some informal behavior in private is uncertain. What is clear is that her public role continues to carry many cannots.